It's Fresh Porch, and I just jumped off the porch with dirty glove bath. Long live Chi. Porch!
Every time you see them numbers, I was going 80. She got a super real low tolerant for fake shit tipping.
All right, so we got my boy Fresh Porter back off the porch with us, man.
Back at it, baby. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. How you feeling today, man?
I can't complain, man. I can't complain. Been a good year. Been a great year, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love to hear that, man.
Yeah, for
I love
sure.
to hear people elevating with their life and
For
shit
sure,
like that,
man.
too, man.
It's a hustler's world, man. There's money out here for everybody to get, man. We got to go get it.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, never stop grinding, baby.
Nah, definitely, man. So first off, just go ahead and introduce your boy sitting back there, too, man.
Oh, yeah, man. This is my road manager, my uncle / brother. You know how like uncles, but y'all around the same age type shit. But yeah, this is my uncle, man, Rich Porter. You feel what I'm saying? If you see me, you see him. You see him, you see me, man. We've been mobbing all through the USA. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, that's love. Keep it in the family, man.
Nah, most definitely, man. You know you gotta have a lot of real people around you because you don't really want to have people around you got a second guess type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then you look up and that's how the flaw shit always end up happening.
Real shit.
Yeah. So you just try to keep the ones close to you close, and the ones that you know that you can trust. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said,
That's rare, man. It's rare to have some people you can trust, around you like that.
Down right, man. I don't want to second guess nobody around me, but shit, you still can't trust everybody. But I'd rather have that 99% than to have that 39%. You feel what I'm saying? And take a chance and gamble with a nigga and fuck around and get fucked over in there, man.
Yeah.
Keep mine in the family. I know he ain't gonna do nothing to hurt me, and vice versa.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So what brings you to Atlanta during this trip, man? What else you got cooking up in the city, bro?
Man, I'm on a little promo run right now.
Okay.
I got some things to promote. I got the movie Let's Eat. It's premiering in theaters this weekend on October 21st. It's my first role. It's an independent film with CNN Films. They booked me for it. And, I ain't even know I could act. I got out there, man, I promise you, bro, I freestyled the whole movie.
Really?
I promise you, bro, I ain't read the script not one time. You feel what I'm saying? Every time before I went, I got read my lines and shit, and then I read them. If I ain't like some on it, I put my own little twist to it. And shout out to Kev, man, the directors, man, for letting me use my creativity, man. It ended up coming out great. But yeah, Let's Eat the movie. Like I said, that independent film. Then I got my sparkling wine, my champagne coming to Deani. This launching on the 21st as well. And I forgot to bring the cork, but it's kind of a big deal, man. Like I said, it's a hustler's world, bro. So I'm trying to skin the cat a million ways. On top of that, I got my single Whoa dropping also on the 20th.
Okay. So you got a busy week coming up, man.
Real busy week, bro. Real busy week, man. You feel me? But I wouldn't have it any other way. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, trying to hit them from all angles, man. A product, a rapper without a product to sell, kind of like, it don't make a lot of sense. I see a lot of rappers go broke just trying to live off that rap money and don't invest in themselves in the other avenues and stuff like this. So, I just try to make the best of it.
Absolutely, yeah. So Jay-Z came up off of his champagne.
Man, that's really like, bro, when I started this, I was in prison. I did 4 years in prison, and bro, we used to drink wine. We used to drink like the prison wine like every week, man. And I seen niggas in there, like they made their whole living off wine. Like, wasn't nobody sending them money, none of that, and they just was making wine every week, and that shit kept them afloat, kept them eating good, box full. You feel what I'm saying? And I was drinking, I was loving it. So I ended up, I was just thinking one day, I ended up reading The Empire State of Mind. That's the book by Jay-Z. It's like his biography or whatever. So I read that book, and they was talking about Ace of Spades, and once I seen like the profit margin he was making, and then I'm seeing niggas in there make it, and to me, prison wine better than the wine out here. You feel what I'm saying? So I try to make my wine mimic the prison wine.
Hold on, what is prison wine, first off, man? You gotta break this down for folks that don't know.
Good hooch, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Good hooch, man. It's like, niggas take, you buy a bunch of candy, probably steal a bunch of fruit out the kitchen, bag it up, man, let it ferment for probably like 3-4 days, depending on who you got cooking. It's all on who putting it together, who putting it down for real. You feel what I'm saying? I had a seller, Lil Mike. he used to put down like the best wine, him and my other seller, Woodstock. And so I'm right there in there, why it's getting made. Now we done got in trouble for that shit a couple times. Then he came and ran down on me. But you feel what I'm saying? Like, it just, if you know, you know, you feel what I'm saying? If you know, you know. I used to get gloves. A glove is like a equivalent of a cup. Shit, sometimes you had that 1 cup action. That's what we used to call it, 1 cup action. One of them John, you be in that bitch dizzy, you hear me?
So you getting drunk off this too?
Yeah. And that's how I wanted to make mine, like damn near like 1 cup action, a good flute, 1 or 2 flutes, man. You be in the game, you feel what I'm saying? You be feeling right. So, like I said, man, I just seen the profit margin Hove was doing with his. You know, I got inspired. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they say the greatest form of flattery is imitation or something like that. Is that it right?
Man, you got me
something like
fucked
that.
up. It's something
sure.
like that, yeah.
Something like that. So you know, I found out who was producing like his bottles and stuff like that, and you know, I try to follow the same route, but you know, put my own little twist to it, and you know, about being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You know, I thought about, so I was like, damn, I can use the pink bottles. And then my stepmom, she had beat breast cancer when I was younger. So I was like, that'll pay good homage to her. And then it also let my fans know, like, and my consumers know, like, I'm getting 5% of my annual profits to breast cancer awareness.
Oh, that's real dope.
Yeah, so like, people drink it, but there's a good cause behind it. And then I got the name Deanna, my daughter named Dion, so I just put an I at the end, but you know, this gonna be her company one day. So, you know,
That's
I'm
hard
thinking,
right there.
yeah, I'm thinking for the generations ahead, man. You feel me?
So people watching this, how can they get a bottle, man? How can they try this shit out?
It's launching on the 21st, man. It's gonna be launching DeonnaBeverages.com and then at Deonna Beverages on Instagram. So first, like these are the prototypes. So this first go around, I got a barrel, and then we're just gonna build from there. But you can just contact me, DM me, or I had a link to the website, and you can purchase from there.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
for
real
sure.
dope, man. Salute to you for that too, man.
Appreciate
That's
that.
major,
Appreciate that, man. You know, just like I said, just trying something different.
Yeah.
Trying something different, and it's gonna work though.
Yeah.
For sure.
So let's talk about this movie, man. Can you give us a little bit of the plot? Don't give away too much, but like,
Yeah.
what type of movie is this, man?
Gangs of shit. Gangs of shit, man. Like we went did the first watch party. When was it cool? Week before last, man, at Center Bistro, man. And it fucked me up for real, seeing myself like I ain't know I could act. I ain't know they were gonna fuck with me like that, man. But they ended up being a big deal where I'm from, man. And people was like really liking it. So like I say, it's just a lot of action movie. It got a good plot twist to it. It's about a guy, he a real estate agent. He ended up doing real estate. You know, his girl started tripping, so now he wanna jump in the field and get that hustle on and shit, man. And he went from there. And, you know, once you jump in that field, man, all type of shit transpire. But you know, my role in the movie, I'm kind of like an iconic figure, like almost like Tupac and Juice or DMX and Belly. You feel what I'm saying? I'm an enforcer. I'm a killer, a businessman, all that in one. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it was just natural, man. It was a natural thing. And, you know, I think it's gonna do good. I think it's gonna do good. Box office, then we're gonna have it on, like, you know, the Amazon, Netflix, Tubi, different stuff like that. But you wanna get that box office money first.
Yeah.
For sure.
You feel like this is a new lane for you? Like, is this something you enjoy doing? Is this something you want to keep doing?
I ain't gonna count. That's like the most fun I had, like in front of camera. Like, you know, when you shoot a video, you can do 1 or 2 takes, 2, 3 takes. But this shit, like, you gotta do like 15, 20 takes on it. I'm doing like 15, 20 takes over and over, saying the same thing over and over. So it's kind of like, it's tedious and it's repetitive, but man, I had so much fun, bro. Like, I ain't lying. The part that fucked me up was the prop gun.
Yeah.
Like that, like them Jones sound real, dog.
For real?
Hell yeah, shooting them blanks, like, yeah. Well,
I hope they was checking them guns, man. You saw that shit that happened with, what's his name, man?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, that shit was, but luckily everything went good, nobody got hurt and shit like that, so everything ended up being a good deal, though. You feel what I'm saying?
That's hard, man.
Yeah, man, it was a good experience. I definitely jumping into that lane. I actually got, I wrote a film when I was locked up called Savage Life, and me and the director from this movie, we just closed the deal, and we're gonna write the script out finished writing the script out, and we're gonna shoot that movie, and it'll be my first independent film that I shoot myself. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
That's
man.
dope right there.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so what can you tell us about this new single, Whoa?
Whoa. It's basically, man, it really is a freestyle, man. It's a freestyle. I probably did the record in like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
20 minutes tops, man. I was just in the studio, fucking around, found a beat, and just started going in. But, man, when it came out, the way it came out was crazy. I switched my flow up like 2-3 times in the song. And, you know, I put the snippet out, and, you know, my fan base, they fucking with it. I got a lot of good feedback, so we shot down Houston to shoot the video. Me and Rich shot down Houston, we shot the video, pulled the Rose truck out, you know what I mean? My nigga G bought the Rose truck out, and we made it happen, pulled the rags out, and we put it on Say Cheese, and once I seen Say Cheese go up, I think it did like, it had like 10,000 likes, 100-some thousand views, hella comments, like, I was like, oh yeah, I got something here with this. So, you know, you look for the feedback first from like shit that you put out, like the little snippets and stuff like that. But once I figured it out, I was like, yeah, this is a good follow-up. You feel me? And it's a good single to my new album. You feel me? Porterville 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the trilogy. So I'm coming the hardest I ever came on it, motherfucker. Yeah, for sure.
So how long you been working on Porterville 3 then?
Man, I've been working on Porterville 3 strong for about, really, I'm gonna say about 3 years, because I dropped Porterville 2 last year, but some of the tracks from I ain't go on that album, I had already planned ahead. I'd say maybe 3-4 records. It's really since I've been home, you feel what I'm saying? And the rest of them I just kind of like did on the fly, like 6-7 tracks I did on the fly, and you know, knocked it out. And then getting to travel and experience different shit, so you thinking you getting different vibes everywhere you go. I might be in Miami this weekend, next weekend in Houston, then we down to A, or we in fucking Charlotte or anywhere. So you just catching different type vibes, and just hit the yoke with them vibes, man. Coming out with great music. So, like I said, this is probably like my best work, and I know it's cliche for a lot of artists to say, but I just been saying my artistry grow so much, like over the span of the time I've been home, and so now I feel like I perfected my sound, and I know what work and what don't work. Whether me just throwing dots at the board, see what stick. Like I'm going what I know my fans want. You feel me? I know what they want, and I found my audience, so I'm gonna cater to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to, man.
Most
Got to keep them in tune, man.
Most definitely.
Plan to put any features on there? Or you riding solo?
Oh, I got some features. So far, I got a feature with Fredo Bang,
Okay.
Pusha T, Trey Songz, of course, Trip Star for Bread Gang, Wi-Fi and Lucci, my partner Bars the Goat, my partner YMF10, and I know there's some more features on there, but yeah, I think that's about it so far. On there.
Those some big names though, man.
Yeah, man. I've just been blessed, like blessed to kind of like had a capital to pay for them niggas. They do a lot of them. They do it for free, but you know, if I fuck with your craft, bro, and what you got going on, from a genuine fan, I don't mind spending my money with you. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like you gonna give me the best product that I can put out. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
Most definitely.
Just kind of talk about the relationship with Trey Songz. I know you've been on the road with him too.
Yeah. Hey, wait, what bro said? Give me a shot of Jack Daniels. Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's been fun, bro. We hit a couple of his dates in Miami and of DC, man. And we hit like three, 4 different dates. We missed the Tycoon weekend, but I heard about it, boy. I heard that. Don't play with us, you feel what I'm saying? Don't play with us. But yeah, Trey, man, you know that's like family, bro. That's definitely family. And you know, he ain't been embracing me for, I mean, basically like the time I started rapping, he been showing me that love and kind of like winging me in. You feel what I'm saying? Like big cuz, little cuz type thing, and just showing me a lot of how to move as a big name artist like that. You feel me? Because you know, once you go mainstream, it's different. And then, you know, with him, bro, he catered to the girls. So, man, them bros crazy, man. I ain't lying, man. Been chasing us around. We got 3 trucks deep. Man, we got about 30 of us. I heard Lil Baby say, man, about 60 girls and just the gang, and ain't nobody got their phones. Like, really them type vibes, you feel what I'm saying? But I also learning how to perform more watching him, because it's different when you see somebody doing concerts rather than just doing shows. Like, it's a whole different energy that you gotta have out there, and when you dealing with that type of crowd. So, you know, just crowd interaction, learning that, and just learning how to carry yourself, and also the importance of security. Like, like security, that's a big thing. You know, when I first started rapping, I thought it was like kind of like a macho thing to be like, man, I don't need no security and all this. But man, like, that's a dangerous sport we playing.
You gotta invest and, you know, protect your brand, protect yourself.
Exactly, because it's all about making it home, bro. That's the #1 goal, is to make it home. You know, I just see how bro move. Like, you gotta move militant, especially when you're on the road, you're in places where everybody know you, but you don't know everybody. You feel me? So just watching and learning a lot about like a lot of that. You know what I mean? But for the most part, man, we done had a ball, man. We done had a ball.
Imagine, man.
Yeah.
So I know his fans are like diehards, man.
Yeah. I'm still trying out the elevator. I ain't gonna say it though. Yeah, man. We had a ball though, man. Yeah, for sure.
So how did the song with Pusha T come about, and how big is that for you? You know, being that you're from Virginia, man.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I just DM Push, like, shit, bro, my album ain't complete until I got a feature from him. He was like, send it over. I sent him 2 records. Man, shit, the next week he sent the record back, and you know what I mean? That's hard for him to do. Like, he just dropped a big album. You know what I mean? A huge album, and that shit like it's taking off. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first got the verse back, I probably listened to it for about 3 months, contemplating what to do, because I was like, man, you know, when you get shit like that, you gotta know how to market it. You can have the song. I can throw a birthday bash to bring Lil Baby down, Jay-Z down, and you can throw a cookout in your backyard. But if the cookout promoted better than the party, everybody gonna be at their cookout and not their party. So I wanted to strategically like do it. So, you know what I mean, I can definitely make him feel like it was worth his time doing it. And like I said, that was just big for Virginia, really, because he from a whole nother side. He from the 757. I'm from the 804 area. So just that connection right there alone, that was a big deal for me, definitely. You know what I mean? He definitely paved the way for a lot of artists in Virginia. Yeah, he definitely paved the way, especially like for street artists. So for him to even embrace me and fuck with me, like being young and on the come up doing this, like that was huge for me, for real. Yeah. That was a big deal to me, man. And I salute him for that. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully he get that Grammy.
Yeah, I think he deserves it for this album.
For sure. He got like a cult following too. My nigga rap about the same thing for about 20 years. Since
but that's all they want to hear.
If
he switches it up, they can be like, what the fuck is he doing?
Exactly, and that go back to what I was telling you. He know what work. Instead of him throwing dots at the board, he know exactly what worked. So I kind of like learned that from watching him too, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's kind of a cool thing. Now, come on, Push, we need to shoot that video, bro. Yeah. I'm ready to shoot that video now so we can turn that bitch all the way up. But
nah, that's needed right there, man.
Most definitely.
I do want to ask you about that Jackie Chan with Trip Star, because I fuck with that song.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Hey, man, just another day. I just went in the studio freestyling. I ain't gonna lie, it's doing good now. It's up to like
it's over 100,000, yeah.
Yeah, over 100,000 views on YouTube, and it was just a night in the studio. Then my partner Ree, he managed Trip Star, so Trip be in and out the city for real, like, and niggas fuck with Trip hard throughout the city. So when he came in there, he came in the city one time. I had already had the song recorded. I'm listening to the song for probably like a month straight, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it, cause I was gonna put it out as is with one verse. So I ended up seeing Trip. I was like, you know what, Trip probably go hard on this bitch. So I called him up. He pulled up to the yo, and we got it in. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we got it in.
Nah, that shit turned out dope, man.
Most definitely. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite songs on the album. I ain't gonna cap. Then the video, like, the video, if you see the joint, like we in Richmond, we in a whole nother city. We weren't even in my hood. We went to my niggas hood, my nigga Tweez, Reed, and them. You know, they embraced me, man. Went down on the south side, shot the video, man. I probably had about 60,000 on me. You feel what I'm saying? Brought a couple of my partners with me, and you know what I mean? They treated me like they own. I went home unscathed. You feel what I'm saying? And it was just all love, bro. Like I said, and that's hard to do, really. Like Petersburg, if you from where we from, Petersburg and Richmond, like I don't know what it is, like, but they don't really like click like that all the way. But you know, as of lately, like with new generation and shit, like we kind of been clicking up and doing good business together. Yeah, for sure. So
that's love, man.
Yeah.
So do you have a date set for Porterville 3, or
yeah?
Can we say this year at least?
No, it's gonna be this year.
Okay.
It's gonna be this year. I'm shooting for November 19th. You know, I'm starting my rollout plan at the top of November, and you know, really just getting everywhere. I actually just the ink drying right now on this joint venture deal. You know, I just did like a 6-figure deal. Joint venture deal, me and my partner. Really, I signed myself. I got to retain all my ownership, all my music, all my publishing, and now it's just time to get to work. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's time to get to work. So the ink drying on that, and you know I'm gonna do like a big announcement. But I really like by the time this interview come out, it'll be announced. You feel what I'm saying? And because like a lot of times people be like they'll sign a deal or they announce they get signed, and then it's like, all right, you got signed, now what? You feel what I'm saying? If you go announce you get signed, you need to, I got signed and this happened and this happened and this happened. So, you know, I just making it part of my rollout plan. It just came at the perfect time because you know, as an independent artist, you get to that glass ceiling, you feel what I'm saying? Where you can see it right there, you can damn near touch it, it's just something in your way, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, like how do you break through that shit?
Yeah, and a lot of times, like, I felt like that's why I was in my career, like, I was at that glass ceiling, man, and you know, just so happened, you know, I had some good people believe in me, and you know, we making it happen in a big way though, in a big way.
Congrats on that, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it. And they came with that bag. That's all I needed to see. Hey, I ain't got to spend my own money. Oh shit, I'm with all this, bro. I done put over damn near over 100 my damn self into this shit. So it feel good. It feel good to have that.
Yeah, recoup that shit, man.
No,
for
most
sure.
definitely. Most definitely.
Last time you was here, you had the big single with Pusha, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about just like the reaction, the feedback, cause this shit kept going up too.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's still going up. Like on my YouTube channel, it's like at like 500,000, a little over 500,000. Then I did a jump with Universal for distribution, so they made me a Vivo. It's like I ain't never even promote the Vivo. It's over like 100-some thousand on the Vivo channel.
The algorithm itself will take care of that.
You feel what I'm saying? Then on top of the screaming, it probably did like close to 200-some thousand on Spotify. But a lot of my fans go straight to Apple Music, and they did like damn near close to 1 million views, 1 million streams. So, I mean, that bitch been hitting, man, and I'm kind of like still been riding that wave because that's where a lot of people know me from. Yeah. And you know, I'm just gonna keep it going. I had to keep it going after that. At first, to be real, bro, long live Dog Jiggle too. But I won't pushing it as hard because I won't really like. I ain't feel like the record was that. You feel what I'm saying? I just felt like everybody else did, but for me, it was just something I wanted to do for my big homie. You feel what I'm saying? To pay homage to him, but I didn't know that. I started checking like the geographic, what's it called?
The analytics
and shit like that. And I started seeing like what they was listening to it. I'm like, damn, this shit reaching, you feel what I'm saying? So, like you said, the algorithm was been taken care of, but you know, I'ma still get at a push. Free Shiesty too, man, you feel what I'm saying? He definitely showed up, man. Like I said, a lot of young niggas ain't do. He pulled up to my hood, it was all love. No security, just him and his daddy. And I think maybe 1 or 2 of his homeboys, man. You feel what I'm saying? We vibed out, bro. That was a big moment. That was definitely a legendary moment in my city.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It was definitely, we brought the whole city out. We didn't have no type of beef shit going on. Like I can literally say I brought out niggas from each hood, and everybody got together for the common goal, and that's to make the city look good and put on for Dog Jiggle, man. Police ain't even bother us or nothing, man. So, you know, and shit, it reflected in the video because, you know, there was that was definitely a big single for me, man. Definitely.
That's a blessing right there, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, so how would you describe like your life since you came home from prison, man? Is this kind of how you pictured it? Has it exceeded what you had pictured, or?
I ain't gonna lie, I still feel like I got a whole lot of ways to go, but man, I can't complain at all, bro. I've been triple blessed, man. I've been triple blessed. You know what's funny? I did 4 years, bro. I just did 4 days for obstruction of justice. And that's when I knew. I said, yeah, I ain't doing that shit no more, man. I ain't doing it. That was enough for me, man. You feel what I'm saying? But I got a chance like to regroup and reflect. I'm glad it did because it kind of humbled me, man. Like, I'm like, damn, you know, I done built a lot. I done built a whole lot in a short period of time, man. I think when I came home, I had wrote down like 157 goals. I'm up to like 38 goals that I got accomplished so far. And I always keep telling myself, bro, if I can hit on 80% of these goals, man, I'll be a multi-millionaire. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna at least try each one of them, because there's been a lot of goals that I tried and failed on. But, you know, if that ain't work, scratch it off the list, go to the next one. If that one work, check it off the list. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe down the line I can come back to that goal and try it again once I gain a lot more knowledge, or, you feel what I'm saying, I'm in the right position, because a lot of stuff was all about timing as well. So, you know, life been kind of like good, man. The only thing probably that been a little up and down is dealing with these crazy bras, right? But,
oh, God.
You know,
what happened, man? Come on.
Man, what don't happen, man? What don't happen, man? Like, you know, man, you know they say I fall in love 3 times a year. They say I fall in love 3 times a year, but you know, man, I love females, man. I love beautiful women, man. And, you know, but I'm a lover boy too, though, at the same time, so I kind of like be getting crossed up in it. And, you know, I just kind of like came to the conclusion, like, man, I just gotta live my life. And when it work out, when it come, it'll come. But you feel what I'm saying? For the most part, man, like, I can't lie, life been good. My kids, they happy as hell. You feel me? That's like the biggest thing to me, because I'm an active father, so them times I miss with them 4 years, that shit, they felt that.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of stuff I've been doing to make up for it, you feel what I'm saying? My little boy, I'm coaching AAU basketball too. We finished second in nationals, coaching assistant coach for Zero Excuses, 10U. We finished second in nationals this year, so.
That's big.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. And just seeing that right there and seeing like knowing that my voice is going further than just like some rap shit, and I can help in the community and help bring young dudes up and shit like that. It feel good, man. You know, I'm making a difference. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I love. Shout out to G too. Shout out to my nigga G, man. We finishing #1 this year.
I was gonna say, man, #2, it's gotta kind of be like bittersweet. Like, man, we got to the championship game.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, dog. We got there. So the first game we get there, we get blowed out by 40.
Damn.
Man, they had a little boy on it. Man, this man, they say he was 10. I think it was 19, man. For real, man. Young boy, like 6'1" already, like out there, like Katie. You know, he like 6'1" for a 10-year-old. You feel what I'm saying?
Huge,
that's
man.
crazy. You feel what I'm saying? I might be exact. It might have been like 5'11", but he was every bit of 6 foot, man.
He was taller than everyone else.
Yeah, he taller than everybody else, and he out there handling the rock, hitting threes, pull-up jumpers. Like, he beating the triple team, so they smashed us by 40. Then we fought the rest of the tournament, made it to the championship, and ran right back into them.
For real, the same team.
Yeah, man, they slaughtered us again. But you know, we got a good learning lesson from that, and we know what to work towards for next summer. So you know, I love that. I love basketball. I actually grew up on basketball. My daddy used to have me in the gym heavy. You feel what I'm saying? So like that was always my first love, bro.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think that's why I want to be rich, like so bad, like so wealthy, because my dreams always been big. A rapper, that was secondary, but the NBA, you know, you make millions in the NBA, and you make millions in rap too. And I really kind of like shifted and kept the same mindset, just thinking big like that. You feel me? So everything I'm trying to do is like, you know, on a major scale. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you your thoughts on the Jordan Poole Draymond Green fight then, man.
Man, for real, I feel like it shouldn't have got leaked, man.
Someone got paid for that shit.
Yeah,
though.
for sure. They say they gave the man like 50 racks for that shit.
At
man.
least, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
bro. They say they got like 50 racks for it or something. Like, I feel like that type of stuff's supposed to stay in-house. Because me and my teammates back in the day, we didn't get in plenty of fights, you feel what I'm saying? But it never made it to like the school or nothing like that. It stayed at practice, you feel what I'm
Because
saying?
even that's what Steve Kerr said. He's like, man, I've seen like at least a dozen fights.
Yeah, exactly.
It never gets out though.
Exactly, but he punished my boy though. He hit him hard as a bitch. I said, oh, yeah, I said, ooh. But for real, man, I think Draymond won out Golden State. I think you see players like Poole, and Poole, you know, his payday coming up, so.
Yeah, they just said today, $140 million he's about to sign.
Yeah, and Draymond, he done put in the groundwork. I don't even think Draymond got that.
I don't think he's ever had a contract like that.
Yeah, so he probably looking at it like, damn, these young dudes coming in. But you know, that skill is everything in the NBA. And Draymond, he definitely an anchor for that team though. But you know, I honestly feel like Draymond wouldn't really fit nowhere else. Because you know he got a unique game. It's kind of like ugly a little bit, but it worked in that system. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, man, but yeah, that was crazy. He punched the shit out of that boy.
Oh, yeah.
He punched the shit out. Yeah.
You got any predictions for this season? Like, who you think gonna win it? Think the Warriors are gonna run it back?
Man, for real, bro. I'm pro LeBron, dog. I'm pro LeBron. I feel like the last time LeBron missed the playoffs, next year they came back and won that chip. You can't count him out, man. You can. He like Brady in basketball. You can't count on LeBron, man. So I feel like the Lakers gonna come in this year and get it. But I ain't gonna lie, them Heat, man. Them Heat, they tough.
That's my
man.
team right there.
Yeah, them Heat, they tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. And at the end, they just gave my boy Hero that money. If they bring him off the bench this year, bro, I'm not watching the game. For real, man.
No, I think he's starting this year.
Yeah,
he's been starting all the preseason games.
Yeah,
so.
he the truth, man. He the truth, man. So I got the Lakers and the Heat in the finals. I'm gonna give a slight edge to the Lakers for right now, but I have like a full prediction midway through the season. But
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
What do they need to do with Russ, man?
I think he need to lead the second unit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he ball dominant. He a ball dominant guard. You feel me? He a ball dominant. He got to have the ball in his hand. Then you got LeBron, who a ball dominant. So I feel like there's ways they can they can make their work and put it together where it's not clashy. Because I feel like I just seen something on the internet where like he was separated from the team. So I know it might be like a little tension or whatever. Then being that he played so bad last year, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put it like, bro, a 78 rating on 2K for Russ, bro. That's just disrespectful, bro. That was fucked
That's pretty
up.
low for
yeah,
him, huh?
that's disrespectful, man. That man a Hall of Fame type player, but
No, I think he is getting into the Hall of Fame.
most
man.
deaf. He done did shit that ain't nobody done done. But you know, for the most part, I think he just need his own team. I don't think he mind like not winning the ship. I know he probably want a ring, but I know he want to lead his own. He want to lead his own troops too.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah,
true.
for sure, man. Yeah, man. But for the most part, bro, I can't wait till y'all see this motherfucking album, bro. Till y'all hear this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I got one more feature I wanna do. I really wanna do something with Glow, man. I really wanna do something with Glow. Shout out
She's so
Tutu.
turned right now, man.
Hell yeah, glow hard, man. I can listen to her down there like I listen to a nigga for real. You feel what I'm saying? I can pull up Bumble Glow. I ain't gotta turn it down. You feel what I'm saying? Cause she spinning this shit. So that's one more feature I'm trying to get done before the album close up. So I'm gonna shoot my shot with that. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Other than that, man, I'm coming strong. I'm really already focused on 2023. You know, like I said, I got this champagne, this shit, like this got to work. You feel what I'm saying? This is working for a nigga. Like, I feel like by the end of 23, I'll be a multi-millionaire just off merchandising, off my products. You feel what I'm saying? I'm shooting my own movie. Then got the clothing line, Rich Junkers coming out. You know, man, I'm learning more about real estate. You know what I mean? Just really getting into real entrepreneurship, man. You feel me? Because it's more than just being an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say most millionaires have like 7 streams of income.
Most definitely. So that's kind of like what I'm on. You feel what I'm saying? Anything not to go back to the streets.
Real shit.
Anything not to go back to the streets. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like this shit is like, in the streets is like a coin toss. And I got to the point where I got tired of always using the excuse, man, I'm gonna charge it to the game. Or that's part of the game. You feel what I'm saying? You find yourself making those type of excuses, whether it's somebody crossing somebody, telling on somebody, taking losses or whatever. You just, it's part of the game, or that charge to the game.
The game is rigged though.
Yeah,
and once you
rigged
learn
up,
that,
man.
it's like, you gotta get the fuck out of
That
this.
shit fucked up, man. I know, man. I got a partner now, man, who threw a cross at me bigger than the Pope. You feel what I'm saying? And I felt it, and I really felt it, and I just knew, like, man, once this shit here, once it get to this point, bro, it's like, man, this shit through, man. Like, this shit through. Mind you, I ain't hustling this shit since I've been home, but it's just like, just to see that what's going around and shit, man, it's just like, man, this shit ain't worth it, dog. It ain't worth it no more to me. The risk, whether I'd rather get this legitimate money, you feel what I'm saying, and I ain't gotta look over my shoulder, I ain't gotta worry about potentially killing somebody that I love because they done hurt me, because my heart big, you feel what I'm saying, and I give a lot. So I know it ain't gonna always be reciprocated, but I don't like being taken advantage of, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what it all boils down to, man. You know, I'm trying to be like the best version of myself. Like I said, man, I ain't really like looking back to the streets. Like, that's my daddy right there. My daddy, like my dad did 4 years in prison. After he did his 4 years, he never went back. You feel what I'm saying? I did my 4 years. Huh? Exactly, you feel what I'm saying? And I did my 4 years. I ain't going back. So now it's my job to make sure my son don't repeat the same cycle that me and my dad did. I think Rich, he the lucky one. Like, my boy the best to ever do it, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, it just so happened, man, we just got out the streets, bro, and able to turn it into something legitimize some shit, man. You know. Yeah. Now it's on the bigger goals, bro.
I feel that.
On to the bigger goals, man. Yeah.
All right, you got a shout out to like the gig before we wrap it up here?
Yeah, man, I wanna man, shout out, man, free my young boy 30, man. Free my brother Real Fish. Man, shout out to the whole 804, man, the whole Virginia, really, man. I feel like this our year kind of like start breaking through. These next couple years, you're gonna see a lot more Virginia artists breaking through and cementing our foot in the game. And whether it be in acting, whether it be with music, whether it be merchandising or whatever the case may be, man, you know, we got a market out there. We got a lot of talent that come out of there. So now it's kind of like we gotta use that shit and use the platform to make it bigger. And even if somebody like I said, how Push right there, Trey right there, who kind of like paved the way for us, you feel what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm able to bust the door open for the younger generation and bust that shit open for them, you feel what I'm saying? And so just shout out to them, man. Shout out to the 3, man. You know, that's pretty much it, you feel what I'm saying? For sure.
Every time you see them numbers out, we going ape shit. Got a super real low tolerance for fake shit. Tipping on the scribble, but I'm trying to